This message is to Attorney Crump. Attorney Crump, this is Floyd Ellis Sr. And I had sent you a couple emails a couple of months back about all this stuff that's going on with this number thing and people being jealous like they've been. You know, this has continued on, and like I was trying to tell you before, they went as far as to go all across the nation to mess me up. But they did it in a false, unjustifiable way. They never said my name. They just kept hinting at who they were talking about. And while they were hinting, they were sending out coded messages that other people understood, and they understood, and they took things out on me, such as stopping me from getting jobs, smearing me in the public. They did all types of discriminatory things. These discriminatory things have continued, which includes me not being able to win the lottery as a result of a discrimination case that I have won. That's what I was trying to tell you. If you're tired of hearing those messages on TV and radio, that's me that they're talking about, and they're not doing it in a proper manner. Because the monetary law says for them not to say my name, they are saying that I falsely agreed to do anything. I have called many stations and have sent many an email to them asking them to say my name. They never said it. All they kept doing was impeding upon what I was betting, and they kept setting these numbers off. Now, I'm asking you to represent me because they went nationwide. Everybody's jealous. But they did it with lies and just slanderous statements and in a very discriminatory fashion. I'm asking you to take this case because the lies that they're telling is really having an impact on me. In employment. The people in the streets that think that I'm doing things to them or saying things to them that I'm not saying because they keep coming on the news media over the airways saying this. Now, I live in a ghetto area. Some of the things that they said about me could have been enough to get me shot and killed. Now, the only thing that has stopped that is that these people knew who they were talking about. You know, there were a lot of people that knew who they were talking about, and a lot of people know me. They knew how I had always been. I recently got a job, a little part-time job, working up at the tire shop. I go up there from time to time. It's not really a part-time job. It's just something for me to do to stay out of trouble. And a lot of people begin to come through there, and I begin to speak. And I began to talk to them, and they began to remember me from way back then. And they were like, you couldn't be talking about him because he was never like that. The news media, I don't care what nobody say, they are attempting to probably assassinate me or to get some type of harm done to me. And they have repeatedly done this with propaganda and lies. Less known them setting off lottery numbers that resulted from a retaliatory discrimination case. It's a bad case of discrimination because they have netted in a ton of money, and years and years are just going by, and it goes on. Now, I have asked them to stop coming on television and stop talking about it. They won't stop talking about it. I've asked them to come on radio and stop talking about it. They won't stop talking about it. It's like they are watching me. They got themselves centered around me, and they are following me all around the city to commit a crime, to take this asset off of me after they set up and told a bunch of lies. You can't do nothing like that on false pretenses. You're not allowed to retaliate from a previous discrimination case, and being jealous is just not an excuse for them doing what they're doing, except for discrimination. That's the only logical reason that there is. And I'm asking that you take my case. I need a shave. I just woke up. I don't have any money because these people basically just stop me from making money. They set up and communicated all across the nation and told them in derogatory terms that they were just going to allow me to make enough money to make it. And that's what they did. They interfered in my employment area. They are interfering in everything. I don't drink. I don't use drugs or nothing like that. I'm not this troubling type of person that they have portrayed me to be. But they did it in a dirty manner. They did it with lies, with slanderous lies, and it is discrimination, and I'm ready to take it head on. I don't have any money, but once they freed me, with this asset that I have, I will be able to pay any attorney. So I'm asking, if at all possible, if there can be some type of, I guess you call it what, a contingency fee or something like that, because I need an attorney to represent me to stop all this discrimination from going on, because they have literally just messed my whole life up, all because they're jealous and because of retaliatory discrimination. That's not correct. My name is Floyd Ellis Sr. My cell phone number is 423-8838. If you cannot take this case, please direct me to an attorney who can take this case, so I can begin to get them to get up off of me, because there's just no excuse. I mean, it's just no excuse to do it. That type of jealousy is crazy. I mean, it appears to me as though these people want to take my life, because I'm going to tell you why. If I would have made millions of dollars off of this asset, that still would not have been an excuse for them to want to begin to set these numbers off. They started this even before I got a chance to get started. So that's telling me that these people are after my life, you know what I'm saying? But they're trying to do it in a roundabout way to where as if no harm can come back on them at all. But they told lies that could have gotten me shot and killed, you know. And I'm ready to take this issue on, because they still keep going on, and they think that I'm playing about it, because I'm not playing about it, because they are really not playing about setting those numbers off. And after they manipulated these lies, they had nerve to come back and tell me, well, we want you to drop your asset off. No way. So I'm asking you to take my case. My telephone number is 330-423-8838. I'll be talking to you soon.